This begin. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Okay. So, start in the daily. So I'm annotating a daily order block on daily time, an order block, a bullish order block on daily time frame. I want to see will this be used as support for higher price action. I want to see will it be used as support for higher time frame price action since the daily is so bullish. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see what today's date is. Today is the 10th of June 2025, Tuesday. No news day, if I'm right. I think there is Trump speaks tonight. Yeah, that's all. Trump speaks 10. So yeah, we'll have to see. So I'm most probably looking to trade the London session and obviously the the New York AM session. I won't be taking any trades during the PM session. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. So let's see if there's I think I'm almost certain there's always a setup during the New York AM session. Always, unless I don't know. But okay. For now Trump speaks at 10 tonight only. So 3 morning and for the AM session is valid. And let me just check on the S&P. What's the S&P doing? Can I share this thing? Okay. This is the S&P market. So I'll be doing the same, basically annotating the daily order block that I can see. I want to see it function as support for higher price action. If the market wants to go, it's been lately, the market's just been arranging, as you can see. So I want to see, does this thing function as support? You know, yeah. Also annotating your previous day high and previous day low is most important. I'll strip down to the hourly chart on the S&P and then I'll do the same with the Nasdaq. So this is basically that order block level. I doubt it will go down here. The way I see it. So I'm just doing my technical analysis and then I'll go forward. So now, okay, this is the Nasdaq again. Going down to the hourly chart. Oh well, the order block level is sitting right here. This is probably okay. Okay. Let me take this instantly off. So what am I seeing so far? Nothing much. Nothing much. This is not too clear for me, if I'm being honest. Strip down to the 15. Where's my coffee? Okay. So this was basically Monday's range. Monday's range, yeah. This order block is actually working on my nerves. I'll take this level off, but I know there's a obviously order block level here within yeah, somewhere. But okay. So previous day low, previous day high is marked up. That's basically yesterday. So on the S&P, this 930 low was taken out already on the S&P. So I'll put this SMT there. But it's only an SMT if there was a market structure shift. I can see there's a new day opening gap as well. So let me annotate that. New day opening gap. Yeah. I don't like really the color on this. I'm gonna change it to green. Nah. Nah. White. I'll leave it white for now. So yeah, this whole move high, I wonder what's caused this whole move high. I'm not sure. It's my dog, guys. I'm tired. Okay. So I'm just annotating the new day opening gap. New day opening gap on S&P as well. So yeah, let me strip down to a 5. I'm stripping down to the 5 on the S&P. So really, I don't even have any direction really for the morning. The trade is not, it's not really that clear for me. I am looking at this low and then this. I don't know if this thing really wants to dump this morning. I have to see now. That's the thing about also London session. The direction isn't that clear already. You understand? So yeah, that's the other thing with this London session. It's not difficult though. Switching over to the Nasdaq. So I think I've seen an SMT, or if I'm right, with the no SMT, no SMT. Okay, I'm just looking quick at the SMT again. So okay, no buy side levels was reached from this two ranges, from this range to this range. 50% was not reached. I see this is a level of sell side liquidity that's being swept now. Sell side liquidity being swept inside this. So there is no market structure shift yet, as of yet, when it comes to this. I don't want the market structure shift above this to look for longs. But yeah, I'm also not too keen on it being a very good London setup because of this. I don't know what causes high run higher. I need to actually see what caused that run higher. Nasdaq top and bottom performing stocks. Nasdaq. Nothing really. I'm going over to the 1 minute chart. So, look at this. Consolidating. So this is not something you really want to be trading if I'm right, if I'm being honest. It's kind of difficult for me to even predict direction in this chart, if I'm being completely honest with you. Kind of extremely difficult. I know that is an S&T, yeah. But I'm not confident with taking this trade. So even if this thing, let me change. Look, this is the S&P chart. I understand that this is an S&P on the lower on between this low and this low. Nasdaq didn't take that low, so that's why I say it's an S&P. But I'm not that confident with it taking this trade, even though my model would possibly be present. I'm really not. I would rather want another internal S&T to happen for me to take a trade to go higher. I understand what I'm saying. So, with that being said, I'm tired. As you can see, here's the 9:30 low of yesterday, and this is this morning's run lower. As you can see, Nasdaq didn't take this low, so yeah, that's what I'm watching. Um, so yeah, really, I don't know. Tomorrow's CPI, if I'm right. Yeah, So uh, this is a huge drop low in the morning. So yeah, my bias, I have no bias really. I'll just be watching this, what happens here. And then I'll take it from there onwards. So I'm not confident of taking any setups. Yeah, there's no SMT. I'm not sure where the market really wants to go. So yeah, I need a little bit of more. Damn, I'm tired. So yeah, this is basically the raw reality, guys, of actually being a trader. It's kind of boring, if I'm being honest. Um, yeah, this is really boring. And yeah, and one thing I've been actually, I need to start practicing, you know, is not trading every single session, like the London session, the New York AM session, and then the New York PM session. This I don't. I feel so. I'm like disappointed in myself that I have to trade all of those sessions if I'm looking back. Because if you look at the amount of trades you take a day, I personally believe taking 3 trades is a lot. I feel like it's really a lot to be taking. Um, yeah, I really just feel. Where's my mic? Yeah, I personally feel like taking 3 trades is a lot, to take during the day. Like I'd prefer taking 2 trades or 1 trade a day. And I don't believe you should be trading like every single day. I personally, on a personal note, I don't feel that is normal. If you want to be inexperienced, if you want to be a trader, I think yes, you can turn up to the charts every single day. That's what you're supposed to do. But trading every day, I don't know. Doesn't make sense if I'm being honest. Because that just invites small losses, man. You understand? And I'm not the perfect trader, even though I speak on these things. I do make my mistakes as well, which is the thing is, our mistakes we make is totally avoidable, you know. And instead of trying to force our will and having to take a trade because blah 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 blah, sit back and actually just just observe the market. If you feel personally in this that you in the current session you are trading that, like, how do I put it, you're not extremely comfortable and confident with putting any size on and taking actual risks in the market, then don't. You get what I'm saying? Because if you don't have conviction in your trades or you're not confident, then you're now once you put that market, that order on, and you get tagged in, emotionally you're gonna feel very uncomfortable, obviously, because you're first of all you weren't confident within the trade you took. Second of all, you had FOMO, obviously, and third of all, you didn't. If you didn't have confidence in your trade you took, you obviously there was probably the main reason I derive from that is probably you don't understand that where the market is likely to go. So yeah, I'll be right back. As you guys can see, the market is still just consolidating after that huge run lower. This huge run lower. This huge run lower. The market now needs to recover. Obviously, so it's building up orders below and above the range. You understand what I'm saying? So it's really important that you just sit still and let the market tell you what you need to do next. That's all. And if you set up your model, your strategy is in present. Don't force a trade, Yeah. I see. This is what I mean by that SMT I was speaking about earlier on. This SMT happened, this formed. It would be better if when this SMT formed, there was a market structure shift somewhere along the lines here, then I'll take a trade targeting the 50% range of this one or even the SUBI right here in the premium. That would be my trade, but obviously nothing has played out. Now imagine just seeing the SMT and taking yes, you would obviously profit though like we. Because this thing I doubt it's reached the 50% range of this. So yeah, you can basically see it hasn't even reached 50%. Comes all the way down, possibly stop here, but you would possibly take some parcels here and parcels there. But yeah, there's nothing really in it for me here. So yeah, as you can see, the market's just running lower, lower, lower now. Um, so yeah, no buy side has been taken. No buy side has been taken. So on the same with on ES, no buy side has been taken. Only this small level of buy side here, bang. But there's no S&T. So that's why I'm just sitting still and I'm waiting. Even though it's possibly a model here, right there, you know, for me, the thing with consolidations or things like this, I would expect first a pop lower and then take the other side of the liquidity range out. That's why. And there was no liquidity taken. So that's why I haven't even taken any trade. And that's why I'm not confident on taking any trades this morning when I come to London. Unless they give me a reason to. But also with I'll probably just take a demo trade. I'm not gonna put any unless it's a proper SMT and this looks solid for me. I'll take a trade on my with life funds. So yeah, other than that, nope, I'm not looking really for um a trade. So yeah. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. Perhaps there will be a SMT put in place for them to go higher. Or not. Just have to wait and see, I guess. If I'm being honest, I'd really want to be targeting pie side, honestly. Plus, it's in line with the high time frame point of liquidity, you know. So yeah, most probably I'll be taking it. I'll take it right to the Asian range highs. It looks really smooth, you know. I feel the resistance. Retail would put all their stops here, you know. Obviously, profit off of this level. You know, I really don't know how retail traders trade. I'm also a retail trader, but when it comes to retail logic and things, because I trade with smart money concepts and I use that logic. So yeah, still nothing this morning. You know, usually I would expect the rates to pan out during the London session if there was like heavy, even say heavy news weeks, like especially last week in NFP. You'd find a couple of good setups. You know, if there's news in the afternoon session, you understand. So yeah, I just have to wait. You know, just have to wait. Well, this run high, it doesn't make sense to me, really. Unless it's generating sell side liquidity, or attacking all the people that put their stops here. They buy stops here because they got short here. So they obviously they got tripped into it. This is basically for the breakout traders, if I'm right. So this run higher doesn't make sense to me. But it would make sense for me if it's busy taking out the buy stops up here. Since the breakout traders took their sell positions here, obviously target this level of liquidity. So I'd put my stops here. It looks pretty smooth. And that's why the market's gonna go attack that, And yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens now. But for me, this is the target right now. That's what it's looking like. So yeah. So yeah, this is a really a boring morning, guys. I won't lie, I'm gonna make me breakfast now. I don't think I'm taking any. I doubt. If there's something really really good sets itself up in this market condition, I'm taking that, nigga. I'm taking that trade, bro. No cap. I'm taking that trade. Other than that, I am just gonna relax. You know. And yeah, I'll probably make me something to eat now because I'm hungry. Um, still waiting, guys. This is literally me every morning. I feel also yesterday was a good day on the market. I missed it up personally, you know. It's usually not the how do I put this? If you're the operator operating on a something that is algorithmic and us going a certain way because it's already predestined or was pre-written already to go a certain way, and you are coming into these markets, you are most likely the very not very rarely does the market um take you out and all these things, all your models fail. Sometimes it fails because you're on the wrong side of the market, but once you're on the right side of the market, your setups always work. Always. I haven't seen once where my setup has not really worked, if I'm being completely honest. So that's how most of the time I'll blame the operator because it's either um they either lost the trade because it was simply on the wrong side of the market, or they were too emotional, or they messed something up. It's never really anything else. It's always you that mess up your own trades and things like that. And that's what happened to me yesterday. I feel like I was too married to a certain bias, and even though my technical analysis played out beautifully, if I can go back, if I can scroll back. So, so basically during London session yesterday, I was looking at these equal lows. These levels of liquidity were really what I wanted to target. And I was so fixed to that having to happen within that time frame. That's what that's where I took my losses. I think I went short, couple of shorts. I took really a lot of trades yesterday. I was really all over the place, as you guys can see. So this was kind of the Asian range. I know there was a SMT. somewhere here. Market breaks down. Does it touch even? Oh, I probably took a trade within here. Boom. Got stopped out. You understand? Get what I'm saying? Stopped out because I was targeting these lows here. Again, I went in. Did I get stopped out the way? Oh, I took partials here. 50% level. Yeah. And what was I targeting? These levels again. So, yeah. That was really that. I feel the biggest move was basically there was I think it's this one. This right here was the move for the morning. Yeah, taking out Asian sell side. I think it was an SMT. And then what ultimately I was watching those two levels before the market open. I traded right down to those levels. There was your entry level on the 1 minute chart, and you would probably have to weather all of this. Your stop would be there. I was in the trade. I got out because I felt like, before market open, market manipulation and things like that. There was no SMT. I got out around that time, as you can see. I didn't get stopped out. I got out. I moved my stop to break even. I don't know. I can't remember. Within this, ran lower. There's a 15-second fair value gap. Well, I can't go onto the 15-second chart on TradingView because I don't have the data. Or I haven't. My plans aren't upgraded. But on my trade locker, because I'm doing a prop challenge, I'm currently down 1%. You can say, but because of yesterday, look at all the trades. I personally feel disgusted within myself when it comes to all of these. Look at all the trades I took. One, two, three, four trades. Four trades before market open. You know how ridiculous that is. Anyways, these levels ultimately got taken out. I saw there was an S&T at this level. Now do you understand where I messed it up for myself? The market delivers. It delivered. The market delivered here beautifully. There was a 15-second gap in here. Who says I couldn't take that? I think there was an SMT around this. Here is clearly SMT. And on the SMP it made a lower low. 15-second gap, bang. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have taken that trade. Because I don't trade 15-second. I would need to first start taking 15-second trades and all demo trading so I can get used to the speed and all these things. Not that it's not possible. I can. But yeah, I just couldn't sit through this. Honestly, I would have profited very nicely. I couldn't sit through this. It really just wang wang. I couldn't. I don't have the mental capacity just to sit through the whole trade and then must stop to beat. I feel like part of the reason why is because I knew that I'll be going a percentage down on my account, that's why I was afraid of losing money. You see how you get what I'm saying. So bang, there was an SMT market structure shift, fair value gap, bang, bang. Ultimately, this was delivering to Friday's high. So yeah, in the PM session, don't even want to talk about it. There was a trade, but nah, not really for me. But yeah, you guys can see what's currently happening right here. Nothing less for me to go long, to go short. I'm ideally looking for longs. Unless something happens here, is an SMT market make my model's position. Then I'll possibly take the trade. Other than that, I'm gonna go make me breakfast now. Yeah, I'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes. Ciao. I still wouldn't take any trade because this looks like a mess. This is what I'm talking about. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens over here. Wait and see, guys. Wait and see. Ooh. Wait and see what happens next. Well, it's macro time now. Previous day low was taken. Previous day low was not taken. So previous day low was taken. Thank you. Previous day low was not taken. This is looking like a setup for me, if I'm being honest. I kind of like this setup. But if it doesn't show, it doesn't show. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. So we stay patient. We stay patient, people. We stay patient. We stay. Since the one side of the liquidity has been taken, I'm looking now for the other side of the equation to be taken. I'll wait. And I'll wait. It's just getting a breakthrough. I want to. It's macro time now as well. I have a feeling something big might happen. Just have to wait and see, man. That's all. In the previous day I was now taking on Nasdaq. I'm not taking any trade. I have to wait and see. Well, wait and see. I will wait and see. We're really just gonna have to wait and wait and wait and wait and see what happens, you know. Are we still waiting, people? I'm liking this break. I like this break for the 1 minute. I was just, what you call it, busy. Um, this would be me. Yep, that would be my trade. Looks like the market will run without me. It's totally fine with me. Um, but yeah, that's about it. So I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Um, yeah. That would be my trade. The RR is poor. I would want to put my stop to this level. This level. Like the, you get what I'm saying? Just have to wait and see what happens. You know. So, as you guys can obviously see, this is a trade I would possibly take. I would want to retrace until here and clean guy upon it. Yeah. No, I'm not really looking to take any other trade unless it comes down to my point of interest. Really, I don't want to take a trade too high there up. The stops also. If the logic behind it won't make sense, where I put my stop loss because it's in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't really look like it will reach my point of interest for a trade, so I'm not taking any trade this morning. I know there would be a nice trade, but nah, man, it's cool. I'm not gonna open myself to that risk. Yeah, I'm good. So market is in a premium level. So E is took that low where the order block was formed, but Nasdaq didn't. So yeah, now imagine me putting my stop there below. Wouldn't make sense, bro. So yeah, it's too far for me to even to think about taking a trade again. So yep, I'll just be waiting and waiting. That's why I said I'm not possibly gonna take a trade this morning. Um, so yeah, the currently in the macro time right now. Not really anything happening for me. So yeah, I possibly won't be taking a trade this morning. Are you watching movies already? Ja, so vroeg. Movie koppa. Bye. See, that's taking a trade. That's basically taking a trade in premium, and that's basically chasing, I'd say. You know? So yeah, you can get burned really quickly there. So I'm fine with sitting this trade out, extremely fine. This this is possibly also the trade for the morning. So yeah. Yep. As I already annotated, I would want this to be the draw. You know, didn't get there immediately, but we're pushing towards that level. Just have to wait and see what happens. Really. There was an SMT market actually shift. Didn't get me here, so that's just how it goes, bro. That's just how it goes. To wait and see what happens, buddy. Don't really want to break my rules, especially after yesterday's trading day. Ugh. If this thing is most likely to stay bearish, I would want the retracement to the 50% leg or even this. Thus, subby I like that one, Tristy. I like this one. And then drop lower. Just that one there. And then for the market to drop lower. Or use the subby. So yeah, we'll have to see what really happens. As you can see, currently the market's chopping here. So yeah, it's not an ideal morning really. So yeah, I'll just be waiting and waiting. This is the life of trader. You have to sit. You have to submit to time. If you really want to get something out of this industry, as people call it, you need to sit, submit to time. Yeah, nothing I can say really. I am looking at something. There's nothing. There is no SMD there. Look at this. There's your stop back. Bang. See, so why would you chase something in a premium? Doesn't make sense. So yeah, this is basically the trade of the morning. It's really been up, down, fuck you up, bro. I won't even demo trade this thing because it's been it went too far up. I'd rather want another market structure. I'm not really confident in taking an entry on this, even if it reaches my point of interest, if I'm being honest with you. Hell nah, I'm not opening myself to that risk. Even though I know liquidity was not taken, I should have done that in the first place. Ideally, you get what I'm saying? If the market wants to run somewhere, it's going to give you the model within that time frame. And when it's most likely to go to the specific level, there will be a PDRA. So, yeah. I'm not taking this trade really, but you guys will see. It doesn't plan out. I'm actually looking to see does this thing use there's a what you call it, inversion gap, free value gap. think I'm not that's not the trade I'm gonna take. Even though I would return to my point of interest, I'm not comfortable with taking something like this that just ran so far from my entry point and now it just comes down to my entry point again. And if it takes off and it works out, you know, that's good. But nah, I mean, I'm not gonna open myself to this risk. Really, not because I'm afraid of losing the money, but I'm just put in a position where no, man, I don't really want to take this trade because of how it moved, man. You understand? Because usually in IT, my trades were rather first come to. Usually when I took trades like this, I end up getting stopped out. So yeah, that's why I'm fine. Like I said, usually I get stopped out when it comes to these type of trades. Yeah, it gives you this, it gives you hope. Meanwhile, it's just a retracement somewhere, high time frame, bang, takes you stop, then goes in your direction. That's what usually happens to me. So yeah, that's why I'm cool with not taking this trade. Honestly, I'm not confident with it. The only reason why I'm very uncomfortable with taking this trade entry was uncomfortable taking the entry is because it already moved so much higher. Now it comes down and then it goes. Now you see for me, nah, I mean I needed to hit me once immediately and then because I've been so used to seeing this price action. You understand? So yeah, it was not really gonna show me anything then. Yep, I won't really be worried if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'll probably stream till 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wonder how I move my camera on YouTube. But yeah, people. Yeah, people. You see what's happening right now? Oh hell no, bro. I see as an SMT with ES. It's created another SMT. That would be a turning point for me. That would be a turning. That would be a turning point for me. ES took us slow. 350 low. It took that low. The 350 low. The 350 low is still intact. I don't want to see a market structure shift. Bang, 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 bang. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That will enable me to take another trade. But if that doesn't play out, you don't see me taking another trade. I want to see the market structure shift the above. Changing the state above this. Bang. That's the only thing I want to see here. If I'm being honest. A nice movement area. Other than that, if it doesn't. Nope. So, yeah. Gotta wait and see. Wait and see. This is looking like a model. On the 1 minute, you can't see anything. That shit's cool. But yeah, I'm still in. No market structure shift. No trade. It's simple, folks. Simple logic. Simple logic. No market structure shift. No trade. This is what it's about. Sitting still. Anyways, there's nothing else to do. This price action is making me tired. Because of that low run. This run lower before the market open. I feel that would cause the market to make a late run higher. S&T market structure shift. Man. I'll possibly take half of my position off above the sign. If it plays out for me. So I'll be waiting, and then my TP would be there. So, yeah, all I'm currently doing is just waiting. Submit to time, I guess. Submit to time. I've been waiting for this. Some market structure shift on the 1 minute, higher. So let's see how this thing moves out of this position. You're just gonna have to give it time, and you're just gonna have to wait. That's all I can really say. There's an SMT. Yeah. Let me just, can I switch over to market watch? Then is an SMT at those lows. So I am just watching how it moves. It's really all I can do, mate. I'm trying to look at the proper level for partials. Yeah, take stops here. That's what I'm looking for. Just have to wait there. And then I'll possibly reduce my stop a lot more. Just have to wait now. Usually around this time something happens for me. I don't know if I'll be clear to show you guys this, but let me show you. This is currently the trade I'm in. So as you guys can see, this is my P&L right now. So I'm just waiting for this market to give me something nice, you know. I'm looking to take partials above that eye. $1.20. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I really wouldn't want the market to come down to my stop, to my entry point now, to be honest with you guys. That's not what I would want to see. So yeah, I'll still be just waiting and waiting. Showing resistance to the SUBI. I see a punch through this eye, to be honest. I'll be ready to click a button. Yeah, I really don't want to see it come to my. If it comes to my entry point, I'll be damned. That's why I really do want to take something off if I'm being honest. Let's see. I'm waiting. Being patient. So the market retraced to my entry zone now. Entry zone. SMT with ES again. Model present. So long risking of 1%. So yeah. How long am I in this trade? Since my entry point. Not sure. But I really want to see it break this level. Nice and strong. And then I'll take partials. You know, it is in a premium right now. If I'm comparing the two. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just take partials off here. So yeah, I just took partials, guys. Yeah. I don't wanna move my stop to break even. I don't really want to see because I don't want to see the market retrace till this level. So yeah. Because it's really taking its time, yeah. So I took partial, so now I'll wait and see how the market delivers. You know. What else? Nothing. So yeah. I'll take partials. Once I want to see if it can break this level, like properly break this level. I would want to see this be the targeting. These levels be the target. Well, I don't like this. You understand? So yeah. That's what I want to see. So let's see if this trade actually runs to the buy side level. We'll have to wait and see. I guess there's nothing really we can do. Nothing else we can really do. So yeah. If I see a market structure show below this, let's check. Let me move my stop to BE. I don't really want to see that happening. You see. Not even a 2 hour, bro. So let's see. We'll have to see, Submit to time. Yeah. That's the only way I can put it to you. Submit to time.
This is my promise to you.
Still waiting.
Come on, Chad, pray for my safety, Chad. Pray for my safety. Come on, Chad, we about to go inside this building. Real shit. We about to go inside. Oh, shit! Damn, it's balloon! Chad, where the fuck I'm at? Where am I at, bro?
Contingent drinking my urine. I drank it like in a beer drinking contest. Sometimes tastes like maybe a little lemonade. It's your body's own perfect medicine.
I'm addicted to eating thing. I just love the crunch. My favorite combination of sand is when I mix it with gum. It's just like mouth-watering.
Addicted to eating mattresses. I like my mattress. I hate it straight up. I know mayonnaise, butter, none of that. There's like a hard texture, like my taste buds to go. Like a guitar.
And I'm in a relationship with 15 inflatable animals. Why don't I show you like I bathe my inflatables? Sure. I do take my inflatables out swimming. Fresh air.
Fuck, bruh. So, look at that though. You can see when something's not gonna go your way, man. So I just got out that position. You can clearly see I was just rejecting this level. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll just let it run.
Boy. Okay. I'm in a. Okay. I'm in the lamb truck. Who's stopping me? I miss that side. That's
So as you can see, obviously, it's a very sloppy morning. For me personally, it's extremely slow as well. So when I'm in trades this long, usually it turns on me. So that's why I took partials already, and I'm on my stop to break even because, like I said, yeah, this is what usually happens. You understand? So usually when we're on this condition, that trade would turn on me. So that's why I got completely out. I'm extremely fine and happy with what I've took out. Obviously this is my key level. I just feel this market is okay. There's nothing wrong with the market really. I'm just I'd say I'm impatient a bit. I'm a bit impatient. Um and yeah, so I'll just watch how the trade plans out. I do feel like it will come here. But this trade is just too damn long, bro. I feel also it's because I've sat through this price action so long that my brain is so fatigued that I can't also. But how long was I in this trade for? 6 hours in drawdown for 6 minutes. This trade is currently running at 7. Still in for 22 minutes. Hasn't reached any logical area. Hasn't reached any logical area. So, pulled out. Also, no displacement through. No displacement through the mine eye. Through. Alright, so yeah, as you guys can see, this is basically the last hour as well of the London session. Obviously, the last macro as well. So I'll be tape reading this. Tape reading last macro. So I'll just tape read the macro and then I'll be done to see if it's my target. What the fuck? What level is this? 14. So E is long time hit this level. Well, this level just poked above it and it's hanging around. Let me show. Can I change my tab? Are you guys even looking at this tab? Is this the thing? What? Just hold on. Something's weird here. Is this one? What did I do wrong? Anyways, yeah. So now it's moving. It's moving. Damn. Damn. Beautiful. This is beautiful. So I obviously got out my positions already. I already got out my positions. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Why doesn't it show? Okay, there it's showing. So I got in here and I basically just got out here because of this. price action. But looks like it's going to run for that level. So we'll just have to wait and see. Submit to time. Submit to time. See how it's rejecting that level again. That's exactly why I got out of my trade. Yeah, I expected the break above this to be powerful and for it to run rapidly for this level. That would be the ideal scenario to happen. But as you can see, I literally just broke that level, went to the new day opening gap, rejected it again. So this is kind of slow. So we are entering the macro of 450 to the 14. So yeah. Um it's not much I can really say. If I'm being honest. It's not much. Um I do feel this macro. Okay, I'm lost. Not lost, but I'm not trying to predict something that likely that might not play out. So yeah. So macro it either takes the market to a certain level at the fastest speed or it restricts the market from going to a certain level. Yeah, I can put it that way. So yeah, it's currently macro time. I'm really not trying to find excuses to why I exited today. I feel like I was focused on the P&L a little bit, and I obviously wasn't drawdown, so that's why I don't actually risk. I want to take what I can get really. So that's part of the reason why I took liquidity. Also, it's not that I wasn't confident in the setup. It's just obviously how the morning has been, so it's really not easy to just predict that it will go up there, even though I am confident. Not confident. That is my drone liquidity. My model is present. So that's why I'm just be waiting SMT market and the 2022 model shows itself. So yeah, I really just need to now see because obviously now it's rejecting the new day opening gap. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, let's see what happens. You know, like I said, being in trades this long also usually turns on you. So we'll have to see. It's again within the new week opening gap, just working there. Let's see, does it find support of this new week opening gap, or does it just, fall right through? I'll be waiting to see what happens. That's all I can really say. Tomorrow is CPI day. I'm not sure if something will happen in the morning session. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It's so close to that level of that buy side liquidity. Nick, were you watching my stream? Or someone was watching it. I can't hear you. But that person was like just like in for 1 minute. There was a couple of seconds. I didn't really take note. Are you watching movies or you listening to music? Take it with your ear goed. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to go. I'm gonna get off the charts now also. But yeah, I just want to ask, when was it you? But yeah, bye.
Funny frustrated yourself from Ireland.
Windmill for the time. Windmill.
Wife and kid, they're over there. It's pretty special to have them here. I apologise to the guy that's going to have to rake the bunker just there, but there she goes. Yeah, it's.
Shut up. I don't ever want to hear you say that again.
One I just got off of Temu is much cheaper and it's Now what the hell was that, boy? What the hell? No.
Ever wish you could test your trading strategy without risking real money? And check this out. FX Replay lets you backtest years of market data in just days. You can analyze your performance, track key stats like win rate and risk reward, and perfect your approach. Let's face it.
I'm just trying to be myself. I got everybody mad at me for it. I think this is something to give me. I'm just trying.
Barack Obama was the 44th president, Jack.
As you can see, this is about it. I'll most probably just be switching the charts off now and actually just putting the live off now. Yeah.
I know it hurt. But, bro, she's a fucking whore.
It's me for the morning, guys. Anyways, took a small trade. Oh, look, people. Market is just gyrating around. So yeah, the objective for the morning was obviously the buy side liquidity. I do feel like it will still eat it now within this London session. The London session closes within like 28 minutes time. And yeah, but that's it from me, guys. I'll be signing out. Cheers.